Time is flying fast. I just thought it was Tuesday and we're already on Thursday. It's crazy. The sound is Swedish. I am Swedish. So, yeah. The sky is the limit, pretty much.
Hello everyone and welcome to this
Steintroll
stream summary, where Henrik is showing the Steintrolls and explains some more stuff. So we will look what Henrik has shown us and what Henrik said, and then I will go through the random questions and answers list.
We have a few things we're still working on and have on a high prioritized order to make sure we solve as soon as possible before we will go deeper at the upcoming roadmap that we have in front of us. We have a few things we plan to patch as soon as possible, and also additional tools for our GMs and improvements again to make sure that our GMs can help players in different situations as effective as possible. One of the chests that comes with the houses will be replaced with another chest, which means there are possibilities to get invincible items using that chest, which obviously is quite annoying. They don't go deleted, but they go invisible. So we will have a patch for that as soon as we can as well. We have been identifying a lot of areas in the game world where player pets on follow mode struggle and get stuck in different locations, and are working on solving those areas, which requires a client patch as well. And yeah, we're getting updates on AIAC. You know, it's always exciting for some people to try their things in games like this. That is just a common sad thing, and we expected that as well. So that means that we are obviously cranking up focus on AIAC and anti-cheat detection. Let's see, what was it more on our schedule currently? So yes, obviously we are continuing on the work when it comes to the capacity on Mirland, the main Mirland. And we have done quite some progression there. Should allow us to disable and turn off some of the alternate Mirlands. We don't know what would be the good number in terms of an average crowd on Mirland. So 5k seems right. That could be a decent number. So we will see. So we will see when we deploy these patches. We have a few testing phases before we will be able to do that. And as you know, we're also working on the real new continent that will replace the last alternate Mirland. 5k players is the goal. What about the overflow? We don't have the exact number yet. It's still too early to say. 5k could be a good number that makes Mirland feel well populated. We're not sure if 5k is gonna be the hard main cap we are setting up on Mirland. It's still too early to say. We are aiming for a bit higher than that, and I think it can hold a bit more than that without feeling crazy overpopulated. And like I said, we are working on our next continent as well. Continent right now. We obviously want to have the real next continent as soon as we can to replace those alternate ones. So right now we're also going through the Unreal 5 step. There's a few things that we are eager to get our hands on when it comes to Unreal 5 that will help us in a few development areas for Mortal Online as well, that we obviously want to get our hands on as soon as possible. The next step is that now we're following up on some of the new issues, some of the bugs that affect many players in a negative way. We need to get those under control as well. There it is. What do you think this is, guys? Energy Vortex Llama. Ultima Lion, eh? Steintroll. Exactly. Our good old Steintroll. Steintroll Cape when? Good question. As you've seen, we have started underground work, done some first important steps towards that, and there will be more of that.
Okay, let's go through the random questions and answers list. There will be dragons, and they are worked on a bit, and they are the tier 3 AI that was teasered. But they have other stuff to do right now. More house options with house friends and stuff will come very soon. Unreal Engine 5 upgrade will come after they have stable servers and fixed a lot of stuff. Client optimization is worked on later. With territorial control will come placeable priests and NPCs and so on. The roadmap will come soon. There will be a total of 13 magic schools. Necromancy will be the next school that comes. Some drop chances are modified because of the 5 mirror lands. The chances to get very rare drops is decreased by a lot. Reviews are getting better. Many changed their review to a positive review. Thanks from Henrik to all. Subscription is currently paused and they will activate that later when the server works as promised. Henrik can't play Mortal currently because he sees many construction sites when he enters the game. And of course he don't even have time for that. I bet he's working 24/7 since the last years. Special abilities will come for every weapon group later. The bottleneck in Mortal is the CPU. Often it's the CPU. Even if you have a 3080 Ti like mine, I have a 3600X AMD processor, and it's way too shit. The processor is way too shit for the game, so I can't utilize my GPU all the way through. So yeah, if you buy a PC just for Mortal, please make sure that you have a very high-end CPU. Henrik also mentioned something about maybe another sibling character that you still share the reputation with, and everyone can still identify that this is you, but then you have at least the option to play another character with one account. Henrik called this the Diva system, but it's just a maybe. Haven will be free to play at some point, maybe if they have the time to do that, and they will evaluate first if that makes sense. The invading mechanic will come for bandits, rizzers, and some other monsters and stuff that they will more or less randomize, will populate Merland, and the players have to push them back, or they will conquer the whole land. Lanterns and light sources will come that you can freely use weapons in dungeons and stuff while having a light source at you, so that you don't need a dedicated torch carrier anymore. They have a huge list of titles, and they will add more titles along the way, but they have still hundreds of titles on the list and they will add them. Big bosses like the Kimuru will come in the future, and they already worked on boss AI and stuff like that. And for some dungeons, even less numbers are better than big numbers, but for the most dungeons, of course, it's more or less brute force, the more the better, but there are some dungeons that require a few little more mechanics, and a smaller group is much more positive than a big group. They changed the dungeons and lighting effects on the darkness. Ships will come in the future. It's like a portable house, and there will be weapons on the ships, and there will be also some secrets in the sea and some secrets in sailing and exploring, and the sailing mechanic will be based on real-life logic, and it will be close to real-life sailing when it comes to knowledge about to control the boat and about to coordinate and navigate. Fire arrows will come in the future, and they will have additional fire damage. The Clade respec will cost gold and will come soon. Blocking with a bow is a maybe in the future. Knockdown animation will come later when the animators have more time and you will fall on your back and you need some time to get up. They will do something about the horse in Banks problem, but they are not sure what exactly. Some people are using a bug that they don't get murder counts, but they are working on that, and everyone abusing that will be banned. 8k players is the break-even point, and they are far over that, and now they will hire more people to get more content faster. Range of names and equipment is worked on, and it's not so easy to increase that. Weather system will be improved and synchronized with the Unreal Engine 5 update. Invisible weapon bug will be fixed very soon. If you change any game files or anything related to modifying anything about the game, you will be banned. More animations and stuff for shields, and more shields will come. AFK timer is in game, and yeah, I always get the fucking AFK message while I'm fishing! Starbolt, change that. It's really fucking annoying. The mercy mode system is there for the fatality system that will come later in the future, where you can execute stuff in a cool way. Wagons will come in the future. Thievery will come soon. Crouching will come at some point to sneak to AI and stuff. And poison for daggers will come with special attack moves. And there will be very rare spawns once or twice a year of some very rare stuff in the future. So special thanks to all the channel supporters: Carmel, Professor Oslav Gaming, Wahlberg, Yura, the female notebook killer, the Spicy Gentleman, Thibni, Donski, Ronus, Paternax, Vinya, you! and all the others, of course. So always remember to fish hard, party hard, and see you all next time. Goodbye!